Welcome friends, and now let me talk about tuples. Tuples are basically a kind of list, but these are immutables. Means you cannot change it once it is created. Unlike the list, they are mutables. That means you can change it. And there is a subtle difference between creating means a syntactical difference of creating the tuples. When you create a tuples, you just means it's your choice to add a curly brace between the creation of the data. So you can see out here. So this is a look like a list, but it is basically tuple. Or you can use here the bracket, simple bracket. And you cannot use here means this one. If you do means this is basically a list. So when I run, no, this is a list. If I try to print it, see sentence, and when I save it and when I run it, so you can see it is now this is a list. But if you want to make it create a tuples that is immutable, you can either go in this way. So this is the tuple, and when I run it, these are immutable. This is the difference, main difference. Or you can also use a curly brace like this. Save it. You can see you will have the same output. Or you can use a bracket like this. Okay. And friends, since tuples are immutable, that means once it is created, once the memory, it is preserved in memory, you cannot change it. For example, suppose I want to change this value. That is a Mary, and its indexing is 0. So suppose if I try to do this like this, and here let's say the 0 is the position, and let me change it like this. All right, and let's save it, and let me try to run it. So you will see there is a difference that says you can see here, you can see trace back, and the tuple object does not support item assignment. That means these are immutable, these are not mutable as we check with the list. So this is something that you need to take care if you're creating a type of list where you require permanent members. You can go with the tuples. Or if you want to append something, let's say if I try to append sentence dot append here, and let's say lamb, they have a lamb, let's say they have a wolf also. So here if I save it and print the statement like this, and if I save it and if I run it, you will see a different type of output available here. Say you can say means the append method is not available. Okay, here sentence I need to take care of, run it. So you can see so here what the problem is here, that means there is no attribute regarding append. So how you can do this means how you can use the function, because append method or function is basically from the list. So how you can deal with it? So you're going to deal with this kind of situation. Instead, what you need to do, because these are immutable, you need to create a new tuples and then you can add. For example, let me say here I will use one more sentence here, and what you can do, you can use here sentence comma, okay, and then you can add here, let's say John, like this. And now here, because these are immutables, so that's why means it preserves memory. So this is why we use very rarely, and when you run it, you will have this kind of output. So you can see. So you can see this first tuples and the second tuples. So be aware of using this kind of situations. I prefer you to go with the list because they are mutable, and then it comes with a lot of functions, and you can manipulate it.